Hey everyone, welcome to my studio. I'm Julie Mazzoni and I want to show you 8 ways to say I love you with mosaic art. The next way to say I love you with mosaic art is going to be on this garden rock. So I've got this beautiful round garden rock and you can put whatever you want on here, a flower, a heart, and I am going to put a heart because I already have some of these with hearts. And here is my palette that I've pulled. Someone donated these fused cabochons to me a while back. And then I pulled some beads and maybe even some mirrored glass. That's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to start with ball chain. Here I go. I'm going to start by penciling in my heart just so I have a guideline. I'm going to use E6000 to put the ball chain on. And I'm going to just do 1/2 at a time. Because this is going to go outside, I have got stainless steel ball chain, so it won't rust over time. And I have my wire cutters at the ready, so I can cut this ball chain. I'm going to make sure this last bead is in the adhesive. I love ball chain because it doesn't, it doesn't fly all over like beads, and you can compress it or sort of pull it apart as needed. There we go. Now the other side. Now I'm going to let that E6000 set up for a little bit before I start because I don't want to knock it out of position. While that's setting up, I'm going to show you some of the hearts I already have in my garden. It is February. These are a little bit buried. Things are kind of dead out here and they probably need to be cleaned. Let's see how I put the ball chain on the outside. This one has some stained glass and these flat back gems. This one I made with just flat back gems and some round tiles. I didn't even cut anything on this one. And then just kind of flank my pathway to my front door. Here's a purple one with flat back gems and stained glass. And then I have one that's just round. There's no ball chain on that one. I would like to point out these glitter tiles. Look how bad they look. These used to be blue and they fade in the sunlight, which is such a sad thing. And then here's a red one with flat back gems and stained glass. This is one, I think my daughter made this one. So pretty bright and cheery there. This one was just glitter tiles, so it's faded quite a bit and it's quite dirty. But, and then I have a little flower here. And then on this side, I used the ball chain again on the edge of this one, but it's a bug and a lot of mirror. And it's also pretty dirty. But once the weather warms up, I'll hose them off and they'll look a little brighter and better. Back inside. Looking at this rock, and I see that there are some striations here on the actual rock. So I think I'm going to put stripes on it. I'm using silicone adhesive because the E6000 is so toxic and I'm inside and I don't want to put my fan on right now. I love these things. So I'm going to start with these right on the big stripe there. using mirrored glass, black tiles, faceted beads, the cabochons that someone gave me, iridized glass, the same beads here and here, some more mirror, these big chunky pieces, and then some turquoise tiles. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hold on to this one because I just love it so much. I love these colors, but I do have some little small ones that are perfect to give to people you love. So let me get after it. These came from Hobby Lobby, I believe, and they come in different colors. They come in a dark color like this, but I want to do the white today. I think they also come in a lighter color. So first things first, I'm going to draw the hearts and get the ball chain on there and then let that set up. These little ones are so great because they can go in a potted plant or on a shelf, or they can go outside, just really anywhere. Very versatile. I love them. I like to put them in potted plants. Now these are some that I made before and I did not grout. So I think I want to grout these, and maybe I'll even grout these at the same time. I'm not sure why I didn't get around to grouting these, or if I just meant to leave them, but this is sort of the size and what they look like when they're done, only I'm going to use the white this time. And I'm going to start with E6000 again. Are so small, there is just not a whole lot of real estate here to do much in. I'm going to be using some small tiles. This was a larger tile that I cut up that's iridized yellow, a little yellow heart bead, and then a couple other faceted beads and some smaller beads. So what I'm going to do is just lay in the adhesive, and I'm going to use E6000, and then put the pieces in. And then I'll set that aside and that'll be done. Got this all taped off. I'm ready to grout. And now that it's ready, I remember why these aren't grouted. It's because I don't like taping things off, and I think it looks good without the grout. So I didn't bother to grout them because they really don't need grout. You can if you want, but I just didn't want to tape them off. So look at all these little ones. It would be a lot of taping just for that little bit of grout. You could certainly do it if you want, but I think I'm just going to leave them as is. In the meantime, I will be grouting this one. What is supposed to happen when I remove that tape is I get a nice clean edge. Unfortunately, I mixed my grout a little on the wet side and it seeped under the tape. So there's going to be a little bit of cleanup around the edge so that I can get it nice and crisp. That's putting it together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.